Hello, everyone, and thanks for listening. So, Facebook bans an artist after she posted swastika that is made of MAGA hats. And so, this just goes to show you that there is a social divide in America, and it is true. And there has been some political fights, there are racial fights that have been going on as well. And so it isn't isolated incidences anymore. And so there have been people who have been racially profiled. There also have been people who have been standing up for whatever it is that they represent in terms of political, positions, and this would be one of them. So a lot of times you'll have people even on opposition sides of the fence when it comes to politics. And so, but this goes a little bit deeper. So it's not just politics alone, it has to do with racial issues. So Facebook cracks down on white nationalist content. So this has been a growing issue. It's a left wing artist that was caught in the crosshairs after the network said that her MAGA hat inspired artwork violated community guidelines. So, this thing right here, if you're trying to show a position of people, even if you're on the left or the right, no matter which side of the political fence you're on, if it is deemed as something offensible, or if it's something that has to do with race, or something that has to do with inciting violence in politics and race, whether you're a left wing person or a right wing person, Republican, Democrat, black, white, green, purple, blue, these social media sites have been gearing up to try to take away these type of memes and different things that people have put out. And so this has been a growing problem. So Kate Kretz, Maryland based artist, refashions Donald Trump's infamous Make America Great Again hats into traditional symbols of white supremacy and hatred, such as the KKK, which is better known as the Ku Klux Klan hood, and a swastika armband. So Miss Kretz does not create this art because she believes in white supremacy, but rather to both call out wearers who claim the hats to be innocuous and to sound the alarm that history is repeating itself, she wrote in a blog post. So after Miss Kretz's MAGA swastika armband was taken down by Facebook, she appealed the removal decision and reposted the image with the caption, "This is not hate speech, this is an art piece addressing hate speech." Facebook didn't respond to Ms. Kretz's appeal in a timely manner, but did respond to the republication of her art by freezing her Facebook account, leaving her unable to post or interact with her followers. So, as an artist, Ms. Kretz uses social media as a platform to maintain her livelihood, and to be booted from the platform can be detrimental to her. So, Ms. Kretz's ban comes after Facebook's recently adopted policies on white nationalism, as the company was criticized for being historically lax on white supremacist content. So, I understand doing things for the greater good, Ms. Kretz told local news station WUSA TV. However, I think artists are a big part of the Facebook content providers, and they owe us a fair hearing. A petition to restore Ms. Kretz's Facebook account is available to sign. It is important for artists who we agree or disagree to be able to show their artwork or their work. The petition notes, for now, Ms. Kretz's artwork is accessible on her website. So let's see if we can go over. This is Ms. Kretz's website, and this is her artwork or some of her pieces. says her Facebook page has been disabled May 9th for posting words from the MAGA Hat series. You can see the newest pieces in the ongoing series here, and you can contact Miss Fritz. So this is her artwork right here, and this is what she feels that it really stands for. And that was what was taken down off of Facebook. Back to Work by series. These are art pieces. This one is called Current Studio, Whimsy. This one up here was called Archive, Early Work, Miscellaneous, Sanctum. We have Beauty Rest, Vigil Series, Art World Truths, Crying Men, Psychological Clothing, Guardian Angels That Don't Come Through, Little Exorcisms, Insomnia, and Hair Embroidery, Women of a Certain Age, Tempest Deluge, Subseries Gun Lickers, Lie Hole Series, Motherhood, MAGA Hat Collection, Sentient, Sentient Beings Subseries, Bully Culture, hashtag Bully Culture, and I clicked on it to see if something would happen, but I don't think so. And so basically it's back to where we started. I just show some other stuff here. But this is her artwork. So yeah, you can see she is an artist, but that's what her whole thing means. It's art. It's her way of expressing her art. And so, what do you think about this? Now, she did not put these posts up to try to offend people, to say that her position was that she was a white nationalist herself. What she was doing was she was putting the artwork up to pretty much show that that's really what this Make America Great Again hats really do resemble, or what they stand for, rather, is people who have this attitude towards others who don't, I guess, follow the same principles or beliefs and ideologies as people who are in Republican Party, or people who are, you know, I would say conservative, left wing, um, or right wing people. Conservative right wing, and then we should add in there conservative left wing liberal people who have their issues. There are some people who are, they're left wing but they're conservatives, and they somewhat lean almost in to the right. They're in the middle sort of. And so sometimes you have to watch people like that as well. But so that was what was taken down, was the armband. And so I think that wasn't that part of it. Okay, so it says Facebook cracks down on white nationalism. And so that's the thing. So that's what her whole thing was about. It wasn't to promote white nationalism. It was to show you who they really are. And she used it through art and art form. But with that being said, what do you think about that? So I'm going to go back to where it was, blog post. So this is a petition to restore her Facebook page. And so 1,057 people have signed the petition, and this is where you can sign the petition. And what does it say here? I'm trying to read it. Miss Kate Kretz was banned on Facebook for her artwork using MAGA hats. Facebook decided that she was violating community standards with hate speech. That is ironic. It is important for artists who we agree or disagree with to be able to show their work. Many make their living by way of social media platforms. So not only is this an issue of artistic freedom, but of her livelihood, our people's livelihood. From Miss Kretz's Medium article, as artists look for new iridiums to cultivate audiences for our work, we gravitate towards platforms like Facebook. And so for her, what she was doing was, it says many artists are introverts or suffer from social anxiety. So for them, social media is a godsend because they can share what they make without awkward personal interactions and dreaded small talk. So someone like Van Gogh, for example, would have loved it. I'm an artist living outside of New York City with a teaching job, a compulsive studio practice, and a child, so I rarely have time to socialize. So I post on Instagram despite the fact that I find the calculated branding, slickness, and following games off putting. But most of my social media time is spent on Facebook. So I like the longer conversational format and the ability to post multiple images, so albums as well, and the opportunity to trade pictures and links back and forth to extend conversation. So it's become my primary source of social interaction with my peers and my art career distribution center. So you can read the rest here at an article here. So she left a link, and she has a section where you can sign. So it's under change.org. And so that's basically what it is. So with that being said, I'm going to let this video go. I'm going to go back to the original article. So thanks for listening.